Hey guys, it's Lynn again. So I'm up in my office just doing a few things to bring home for while I'm in quarantine. And I was just sitting there thinking, look at all that. Look at all the stories. Ooh, it's a hot mess. My mom said the other day, I will never ever come to your office again. It makes her nervous. Yeah, that is a toilet seat. Yeah, thank you, some girls. And then also, toilet paper. I've been rolled over the years, yes. My office can tell a bunch of great stories, but that's not what I was going to talk about today. What I wanted to talk to you about was, a couple days ago was April Fool's Day. So I wanted to tell you that, sweet Millie, there are two things that I can always count on. There are more things, but two things funny that I can always count on. One of those things is at every Halloween party, she will not come unless she has a costume or a mask on. That is a definite. And the other thing that Millie will always do is she will always prank me for April Fools. Always. It's so crazy. And so a couple of days ago, she got me again. Got me real good. And, I told Andy about it. He's like, she's just ruthless. I was like, well, that's true. She said to me, Lynn, instead of it being during all this pandemic so crazy, we need to lighten it up a little bit, because it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. So she made me laugh. And that's one thing that I can always do when I'm hanging out with her. I'm sure you have someone that always just kind of change your disposition. And she always does that, as well as you guys. And I love coming to youth group and being able to be with each other. Just hearing your voices or seeing your faces, it just makes the biggest difference in my day. And so I just kind of was thinking about that and thinking about it in a different perspective. And it was thinking about in Christ. There are things that we can depend on, and in Christ that we can depend on, that he is the same yesterday, today, and will be the same. He will always shelter us in his grace. I was thinking about how, Jesus was the same. Christ was the same in our faith journey when everything was going great. And we were just about our business, had no clue what was fixing to come about. And he's also the same while we're muddling in this every single day, trying to figure out what to do and kind of how to survive and be joyous and hopeful. And then he's also going to be the same down the road when, we don't really know exactly what's going to happen in a couple of, weeks. So he's always with us. And I wanted you to think about that today. I want you to think about those things that are constant and to hold true to those, but never, ever, ever fail to stop to think about how Christ is that constant. He's always watching over us, and he was always going to shelter us. And he's the same that he was yesterday when we were all great and life was grand and faith was easy. And then in today, when we're muddling through and just trying to figure out the day-to-day of our faith journey and how we can make a difference in our faith. And then down the road, what do we do to encourage and give hope and to let us to understand that God's grace surrounds us and that we can surround others by our presence of our prayers and our encouragement through all the social media and everything else that we can do. I just want you to think about that in your faith journey. Never, ever not stop thinking about your faith and how it is working during all of this. And so I just pray that you're doing well. I pray that everything in life is treating you great and that you know that you are blessed. I hope that this maybe makes you laugh a little bit or maybe thinks about things a little bit different perspective. And just let you know that I love you dearly, more than you'll ever, ever, ever know. So you have a blessed, blessed day. Love you. Mwah.